everyone, welcome again to my channel. Today I have an unboxing video for you guys, but it's a special one because I haven't done this one before on this channel. Because it's an unboxing. I did do unboxing videos on this channel already. It's a bookish unboxing video, again, done those here a lot too already, but this time it's a book unboxing from a book where I wrote a story for. So it's not a Lumicrate or Fairyloot unboxing. It's an unboxing from a book that has my name, well, my pen name on the cover. So yeah, it's I'm quite excited to film this and to share this with you guys. I'm also a bit nervous, so feel free to let me know at the end of the video what you thought of this video. But before we get to that, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome to Quillscene. My name is Megan. If you like things that have to do with reading, with writing, with books, with magic, with Harry Potter, with anything geeky really, then you're in the right place. Make sure to click on that magical subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell, because on that way you'll always get a notification whenever I upload a new video. But yes, it's time to share the latest story I published along with some colleagues of mine with all of you. So before we get to the whole unboxing clip thingy, it's story time, because a while back, well, not that a while back, one of my colleagues, so I have a writers collective that is basically a group of Belgian authors who like clicked together, you know, they support each other, we help each other also. We're I think a group now for about 5 years, and our main focus is usually going to events together so that we can take a booth as a group, in order to, you know, split the money that the booth costs into pieces, so everyone basically pays a piece of the big pie that usually is the money that they ask for a booth. So we've been together now for about 5 years, so it's quite a committed relationship by now. And one of my colleagues from the Writers Collective, Dimitri Balcaen, suddenly came, it was I think middle of summer this year. Yes, you heard it right, middle of summer this year, with the idea, why don't we try and write with, you know, our core group a short story bundle, but with the short stories written so that it actually is one complete story. We were like, okay, yeah, that seems interesting. Most of us hadn't written short stories yet. I know from myself that I wasn't that good at writing short stories because, again, a short story is like, I think, about 10,000 words at least. Well, max, I think, around 10,000 words. While a novel is 30,000 and up. So it's quite, you know, a difference. So we were like, yeah, good idea, good idea. When is our deadline? And Dimitri was like, well, we decided to have a booth at Facts Fall. There should be already a recap video online of Facts Fall. I will link it down below in case you haven't seen it yet. Why don't we launch our bundle then? And we're like, you want to launch it in the middle of, around the middle of October. And we were at that moment the middle of summer. So that meant that we had to write the stories, correct the stories, write the the scenes in between the stories to link the stories that we had to think about cover, that we had to think about promo, that we had to think about, yeah, making a manuscript to a book, all in like a month and a half, which was a crazy deadline. And Dimitri was like, yeah, I mean that. And we were like, you're crazy, but we call him crazy all the time, so for him it's normal. And we were like, okay, let's try, we'll see how far we get. And till everyone's surprise, we managed to get to reach our deadline. We still don't know how we did it, but we did it. And there were a lot of stress moments. I admit I cried a couple times. I'm not ashamed to admit that. My colleagues know that also. But yeah, we managed to write our stories, to correct them, to make, to write the scenes, to link the stories together. We made, well, mostly Dimitri made a beautiful cover. Petra and Jelmer, they did the correction of the stories. And yeah, our book was finished. And it's a beautiful product. If I say so myself, it's laying right here, just out of frame. And we're very proud of it, though we already made like a blood pact that we'll never do it again in a month and a half. So we need a little bit more time in the next time we do this project. But anyway, so our book was finished. So then we had to send it off to the presses, and we decided to take a first order of 100 books, because this bundle is basically a con exclusive, so it's only for sale at events where we have a booth with the Writers Collective. So it's not online for sale, it's not in stores, it's just when you see us at an event somewhere here around Belgium, or sometimes in the Netherlands, but mostly Belgium. So one day, well, not one day, like 2 weeks ago, I think now, one day I woke up and I came down the stairs, and in our hallway, just next to our front door, was like a pile of boxes. And it were like, I think 5 or 6 or even 7 boxes. Again, I'll insert the clip right here. And it was basically a pile of boxes, and I knew the books have arrived. And it's always like a little bit of an emotional moment as a writer to get your own book, to receive your own book and hold it for the first time in your hands. And since I did the investment for the books, I got the honor also to receive them at home. So I immediately rushed to my workspace, which is like at the other side of the hallway, to get a pair of scissors. And then I struggled a lot with the tape, as you will see in the clip, which will probably be running now, because it's like this paper tape that has like these almost plastic-like threads through it, and it's such annoying. So annoying, but really annoying to cut through. But I almost, I had to contain myself, or I ripped the box to pieces, because I just wanted to see how it looked, and it was beautiful. I love the cover. I love how everything looks. I love it's a hardcover, so that's extra, a bit extra, you know, if it's a hardcover. So it's such a beautiful, beautiful book. So as you guys saw probably in the clip, here we have it, our bundle with short stories, and I'm going to give you a bit more information about it. As again, this video I'm doing in English, because this is an English channel. But this book is in Dutch, and it's only in Dutch for now. Maybe, Dimitri, if you're watching, maybe we can do an English translation in the future, but for now it's only in Dutch. The title, there we have it. Het Kruispunt der Verloren Zielen, or translated to English that would be like The Crossroads of Lost Souls. and it contains 5 unique stories from Dimitri Balcaen, Pen Stewart, Morgan Blade, which is my pen name, Matthias Maho, and then Jelmer Panman and Petra Doom, who are a writer's duo for this bundle. So, as I said, it's a con exclusive only. So you can only buy it when you see us at events, at our booth. It won't be in stores, it won't be in web shops, it won't be anywhere online. And as you also can see above, that's the logo and the Dutch name, het Schrijverscollectief, of the Writers Collective. So the thing that you also need to know, if you buy this book, all profit will go straight to the treasure chest of the Writers Collective. So all profit will be used to, for example, get a booth at a very expensive event, or to put towards promo, or to buy new tables or new banners or stuff like that for the Writers Collective. So not for individual writers, but really for our group, for the Writers Collective. As I said, 5 unique stories. Dimitri's story is an original one, so it's not linked to his books. But it's about like a charlatan that sells his soul, I think 23 times it was. But the problem is that when he dies, the people who, well, not only people, the creatures and demons and stuff like that he sold his soul to, come to collect. And it's called Run for Your Life, so it's very fitting. Then you have the story of Pen Stewart. Her story is called De Onnoembare in Dutch. In English that would be The Unnameable. That one is actually a story that is set in the universe of her books of Wintercode, or Wintercode. Again, Dutch book, sorry. I can't, sorry for the English readers, there isn't translations yet, maybe one day. Then you have my story, Scherven van Aquamarijn, or Pieces of Aquamarine. Translated, of Shards of Aquamarine. And that's a story that is set in my Music Academy universe. Again, Dutch books for now. Maybe one day translations. Matthias Maho, he wrote Claw Against Claw, Klauw tegen Klauw, which is set in his Ruiters van de Nacht universum, Riders of the Night. Again, Dutch books, I'm sorry. And last but not least, we have Jelmer Panman and Petra Doom, who they are a couple in real life, and they decided to be a writer's duo for the short story bundle, because their story is called Sangromaan, or Sangromaan, I think it's called in English, I'm not sure. But that one is a little bit special because Jelmer is better known as Helden op papier, Heroes on Paper. And he is... he actually writes D&D manuals, like short story one-shot manuals for now, that are actually set in his own D&D world that he created. For the moment, again, only Dutch stories, though I have to say he is planning to translate them to English. So in the near future, maybe in English. And the story that Petra and Jelmer wrote for this bundle is a character that appears in his D&D world, and is the story of that character. And we wrote our short stories, and then we also wrote like the in-between scenes to link them together, because basically the premises of the story is that our characters are running from something and suddenly appear on a crossroads where that is like caught between, it's a magical crossroads that's caught between space and time, and where they actually suddenly meet up without knowing each other from before, and where they tell their story. So yeah, it's very fun. It was also again, it was stressful to write, but it was very fun to see, well, to write the stories and to see the result. And it was also fun. We sometimes have like these drawings in between. Those are actually AI generated images. I think they were generated by DALL-E 2, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, really cool. Again, as I said, here's another, there we go, another image that DALL-E created. It's like more like a full moon that shines through branches. Again, as I said, rewrote this book with 6 authors. I will put like a list, an overview of in which languages they write down below in the description box. But I also want to do an extra shout out to, of course, Dimitri, who did the whole cover design, who came also with the idea, who was like the major push and pull towards the project, who also put like everything of the book together, because there are special programs that are used to, you know, a book is usually, when I write in Word, but to make like the setup or makeup of the book itself, it is with a special program to, you know, I don't know how you call it in English. In Dutch it's called like the het binnenwerk. So the look of the book as how it's printed. So basically the print template. There's a special program for that, and Dimitri did all of that. Jelmer and Petra did the correction of the book, because Petra is a corrector in her daily life too, next to that she writes. And then Jelmer, he watched over the fact that we as Belgian Dutch writers weren't too like Flemish, didn't use too much Flemish words, because he is from the Netherlands actually, so that it was like mainstream Dutch that also the people from the Netherlands would understand. It's kind of like, in case you don't know the difference between Flemish and like Dutch from the Netherlands, think about it like a bit of American English versus British English. There are like a bit of nuances and words that the other ones use that the other group doesn't understand and stuff like that. So that Jelmer made sure that it was mainstream Dutch, that everyone understood. So yeah, I'm so very proud of this book, because again, we did this in like a month and a half, and it's a quality like product. It's just gorgeous, and I can't wait to to share it with even more readers, and to see what they think of it, because it's also a nice introduction to readers who don't know us yet. It's a nice introduction for them to our writing style, but also to our stories. And again, when you buy the book, you support also our activities with the Writers Collective. So yeah, very, very pretty. The moment that they arrived and I grabbed my book, I just, the entire afternoon, I was like, oh, it's so pretty. And then, the smell of new books and stuff like that. Again, as I'm filming this, it's after facts. So again, normally the recap of facts has already been published. So make sure to check that too. But at facts, I saw all my Writers Collective buddies back. So, which gave me also the opportunity to collect all of the autographs, of course, except my own. I don't know. Should I sign my own book? That's always a question. I find it a bit weird to sign my own book. Leave in the comments if you think I should sign my own book or not. But I already collected like the autographs of the others. Was very funny. Again, if you watch the recap of Facts Fall, you'll see that at one moment, because Matthias normally when he can, he shares. He also has like a place at our booth with the Writers Collective, but at Facts Fall, his publisher had also a booth, so he was like, it's stated in the contract that he has to be present at the booth of his publisher. So, but that's okay. We understand that, of course. But of course, he wrote a story in this book that was only that you could only buy at our booth. So at one point we had to call him over to come to our booth for a few minutes so he could just sign all the books, and I think he had like a pile of 15 to 20 books that he had to sign, so that was very funny. And you'll see that normally in the vlog of well, in the recap video of Facts Fall. But yeah, I still can't believe we did this. It feels like kind of a dream. I'm still waiting like till someone pinches me or till my mom wakes me up or something, but it's so pretty. I'm in love with my book. Well, our book, sorry. Yeah. So that was it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a little thumbs up, because the more that you know. Feel free to let me know down in the comments what you think about this project. Do you like reading short stories? Do you find it fun? Yeah, meeting with new writers? Just let me know down below. All that's left to say then is thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I see you guys soon for another bookish, magical, maybe even a new book unboxing video. Bye!